Hey guys, in this video, I'm so excited to share with you some success stories that we highlighted for you during the year of 2023. In this one, we're going to cover March, part 1 of March, because we had 6 stories that we shared with you in the month of March. In this video, I'm going to give you the highlights of 3 of those stories. I'm Latoya McBean Pompey, an immigration lawyer at McBean Law. Reach out to us, guys, if you have an immigration case that you'd like to discuss with an attorney. We can be reached at 888-462-4006 or at McBeanLaw.com, where you can request a meeting with an attorney. Also, friends, the success stories that I'm sharing with you, they're on our website. You could take a look at the entire year, read those stories in previous years to see what we've done for our wonderful clients and how we've changed their lives, and be encouraged by these stories. Go to McBeanLaw.com/success to read our stories. And guys, as I've said in previous videos, that it has been such a blessing to work on these cases and to help so many people around the country. These are our success stories highlights for 2023. And so now we're going to get into the month of March, look back and see what happened in March. March started off with a terrific story about our client who is now free from deportation, and in his case, days before the hearing. And we said in this story that it is quite the story. Like many marriages, it started out good between him and his U.S. citizen wife, but things didn't go so well once time passed, of course, into the marriage. Well, they got married in 2018, and his wife even filed for him. She filed a green card petition for him. Unfortunately, things took a very bad turn when the wife became abusive towards her husband. And to make matters worse, they interviewed for the green card and it didn't go very well. They were then called back for a second interview known as a Stokes interview. Neither of them appeared for this interview. Consequently, USCIS denied the case and placed our client in removal proceedings in 2020. He had a lawyer, but he came to us because he was seeking a second opinion about his case. We immediately started our study and review of his background to determine what could happen for him next, and we determined that he has a pathway to a green card through VAWA for victims of domestic violence, and we worked on his VAWA case and we got that filed, and he was still worried about his upcoming hearing in March. And just days before his hearing, we received the notice from USCIS about his VAWA case. And so we were able to then contact the ICE attorney on the file and let the attorney know that we're working on a VAWA case for our client. Here's the proof of that. And we want you to dismiss his removal case. And they agreed to it and dismissed the case. And the client was so happy. We had filed that joint motion to dismiss on March 1st, and it was approved March 2nd. So we were so thrilled for him. Now, what else happened during the month of March? Well, we had a consular case. The immigrant visa was approved for daughter. And in this story, guys, we said that we love this story because it shows that it's possible to take control over your own immigration journey. The client came to us in June of 2020, and at that time she was 34 years old and she was finishing up school in a Caribbean country, and she wasn't quite ready to move to the U.S. Her U.S. citizen father had filed for her in 2011 and the case was approved in 2012. Visa became available for her, but she decided to slow down her immigration process so that she could focus on other priorities in her life, like school. And each year she contacted the NVC, the National Visa Center, about her case until she was ready to relocate to the United States. She came to us, and the biggest problem that she was facing at the time is that her father was no longer living in the U.S. and he was the petitioner. And so we worked on the case. We touched on domicile issues. We helped the father to understand he's got to reestablish domicile in the U.S. And we addressed other problems that they were facing with the visa application. And the client was interviewed in February 2023 and approved for the visa that same month. So she got her visa, her green card, right in time when she was ready. Okay. And guys, thirdly, in March, this is a business case. Okay. How many of you remember this story about a Nigerian family who was approved for an expedited L-1A visa because they were starting a new office, a new business here in the US. And we said that this is a story about being ready when a great opportunity presents itself. The clients came to us, they wanted to expand their Nigeria-based company to the US, and they wanted to bring their children with them. However, they didn't want to invest $1 million into the EB-5 investor green card process. And so once we learned about their business goals and what they wanted to achieve, we recommended that they go with the L-1A non-immigrant visa for a new office. And L-1A visa, guys, allows a U.S. employer to transfer an executive or a manager from an affiliated foreign office to an office in the U.S. Foreign employers may also send an employee to the U.S. to establish a new office. And it was perfect for this couple because they had a very profitable Nigerian-based company. It was in operation for 10 years. The company had 2 branches and over 60 employees. In May 2022, the owners formed a U.S.-based affiliate company in Houston, Texas. And the L-1A visa allowed the new U.S. company, okay, stick with me, it allows the company to transfer an executive from Nigeria to the U.S., to the U.S. company to grow that U.S. company. And so anyway, guys, we filed the petition under premium processing and it was approved. We filed it January 30th. USCIS received it. 10 days later, it was approved. And although with a new office L-1A petition request to USCIS, although they normally would send a request for evidence for that type of case, they didn't do so here. And so we then prepared 4 visa applications and an expedite request to the U.S. Embassy in Lagos. And those visa applications were filed February 27th. And on March 6th, the clients were interviewed at the embassy. And then on March 7th, the visas were approved. From start until finish, guys, this process took 5 weeks. 5 weeks, okay? So oh my God, I love that story. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So guys, there you have it. The part 1 of the month of March of success stories that we shared with you this year. Read the stories for yourself on McBeanLaw.com/success to learn more tips and details that we shared in our written product of the story. I hope this encouraged you. Share this video with other people. Comment below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.